And no, it won't always be clear. There will be days of confusion, years of wandering. There will be seasons where nothing makes sense, but that is part of it. That is what meaning making looks like. You weren't meant to know the answer. You were meant to create it. That creation is sacred, and it's not just for you, because when enough individuals take the sacred task seriously, when a society is filled with self-actualized people boldly building purpose from the unknown, a collective purpose begins to emerge. That's when the trajectory of civilization bends upwards. That's when new futures are born. That's when overmen arrive, not just to live, but to lead. And that's what it's about. The purpose of life is not to be happy, not to be rich, not to be remembered. The purpose of life is to become the most fully expressed version of yourself possible, and then use that power to help others do the same. Because when we stop asking the world to give us meaning, and we start creating meaning ourselves, we become gods of our own reality. Not omnipotent, not infallible, but conscious, awake, evolving. The purpose of life is to keep evolving and to make something beautiful along the way. But perhaps the most important thing to understand about purpose is this: you are a meaning maker. That's not a belief. That's not an opinion. That's your design. At no point in your life are you not trying to make meaning of something. You are meaning making even when you're not aware of it. You give meaning to your relationships, to your suffering, to your success, to the weather, to a look from a stranger, a dream you had 2 years ago. You even give meaning to meaning itself. And that's what makes you different. Trees don't seek purpose. Animals don't ask why. Stars don't ponder. But you wake up every day trying to figure out what it all means. That alone is evidence of who you are. You are the universe trying to understand itself. The question, what is the purpose of life, might seem profound, but when you zoom out, it's a question that only humans ask. We are the only beings we know of that are burdened with and blessed by that kind of curiosity, that drive to know why, that obsession to make life mean something. And that means maybe the purpose of life is to keep asking that question, to keep creating new answers, to keep giving meanings to things we don't understand. We are so obsessed with the idea of eternal existence, so in love with the idea of perpetuating the self, that we often mistake immortality for purpose. We want to matter forever, but that's just ego. It's the same impulse behind narcissism and religion. It's also the reason why we fear death so deeply, because deep down, the self wants to live forever. It's natural. It's human. But purpose does not come from eternal life. Purpose comes from a conscious life. And in that conscious life, not everyone will be the same. Some will spend decades trying to build systems. Others will never ask a single deep question and live peacefully in the present moments. Some will find purpose in parenting, others in rebellion. Some will find it in music, and others in silence.